the pain of one's heart. It's like a rite of passage. Must go through in the process of finding true love. If there is the greatest foolishness that humans commit while living in this world, it is the fact that most people live without knowing their essence. Love life. It is no exaggeration to say that whether a person lives knowing or not, knowing this determines his or her success in life. The despair, frustration, suicide, and anguish of people are all phenomena that occur because they do not know their essence. So what exactly does this essence mean? When we are born, we have a body, and at the same time, we also have the five senses. As these five senses interact with the external world, objective world, something called subjectivity arises. Someone tried pizza for the first time one day. Wow, there is such a taste in this world. It's delicious. The experience of pizza is delicious is engraved in this person's memory. Also, someone ate pizza. Oh, it tastes bad. For this person, the experience of pizza is not delicious, is engraved in their memory. Then these two people will have different subjectivities. This is a very simple example, but everything else can be explained this way. Then, doesn't the I, we usually know, refer to a subjective world created by accumulated experience? Let's approach this in more detail. If we look into the contents of what we usually know as I, we can see that it is all that we experienced as we grew up. Name, age, gender, appearance, parents, friends, siblings, relatives, property, country, neighborhood, language, possessions, school, lover, and countless other knowledge and experiences are all derived from experience. Then, it can be said that the I, we usually know, is nothing more than a collection of experiences past and memories. If we got into a car accident one day and lost all our memories, how would we know who we are? Knowing who we are is possible because of our relationship with the outside world. If there is no relationship with the external world, the collection of experiences called I cannot be formed. The idea of I begins to emerge slowly from an early age, when we can barely remember anything. Thus, as I grow older, this collection of experiences called I becomes bigger and clearer. In other words, a subjective world called I is formed. This lump of experience fixed from the past is called ego in psychology. This is different for each person. Even if twins look the same, their world of experience is different. In the end, the I ego we usually know is nothing more than a collection of experiences. It is not our essence. It may not be easy to understand if I just say it this way. So let's make an analogy. There is a mirror here. Various shadows are reflected in the mirror. If this mirror is life, the shadow in the mirror can be said to be an experience entered through the five senses. Just as there can be no shadow without a mirror, there can be no experience without life. Just as a mirror can exist even if a shadow disappears, we can remain alive even if the memory of our experience is lost. For a movie to be shown, a film must be placed in a projector and light must be shined on it. There are several scenes captured on film. Here, film can be said to be our five senses. And the world of experience received through those five senses is the image in the film. However, for the image to move, there must be something called light. Without light, a movie cannot be played. This light is life, love, our essence. When we say that the sky is life and the clouds are experience, the sky exists even if the clouds disappear. Our experiences flow over our lives like clouds, constantly changing. Our thoughts change all the time. Even if you once thought socialism was good, one day you may suddenly say capitalism is good. It cannot escape the scope of experience anyway. Experience is not something you brought with you from your mother's womb. It is just a shadow that accumulates in the mirror of the mind as one grows up. It is like an image captured in a film called The Five Senses.
It is not real.
It can be compared to an onion. When you peel the onion, there is nothing left in the end. If 100 experiences have accumulated and become the concept of I-ego, you will not be able to know who you are when you throw away all 100 things one by one. Ultimately, this means that experience past, memory is not reality. Seagulls do not fly in the sea of one's heart. It is an illusion. That is I-ego. So what is our essence? It is the background world that allowed the experience to exist. That is, life itself, an eternally unchanging entity. The shadow in the mirror is not our essence, but the mirror itself is our essence. The image in the film is not our essence, but the light that illuminates the film is our essence. Our essence is light, life, and love itself. The life itself that we brought with us from our mother's womb is our essence. Even if the shadow disappears, the mirror exists. The sky exists even if the cloud disappears. And even if the collection of experiences called I-ego disappears, we still exist. Life energy, an eternal entity that does not disappear, is our essence.